The Druk Lotus school is a school in the Himalayas in a region called Ladakh. The school was conceived to be a model for contemporary education. The kids are taught in English from age 4, so the idea is that by the time they finish their curriculum, they will be fluent in English, they will be able to go to university, for example. At the same time, they also study their own language, their own script that they wouldn't otherwise in state schools. They learn about their own traditions and culture, their cuisine, their dances, and all the oral tradition, which was typical of the Ladakhi region, is kept alive. We learn a lot from projects like this. They're challenging, they're exciting. They push barriers, they make people come up with creative ideas and work together and do something good for those communities. We're talking about a school that is located a very high altitude desert. So it's designed for very extreme temperatures, very extreme climate. Anything that is imported into Ladakh needs to come over the Himalayas by truck. It brings with it a huge environmental impact. The idea was to use something which is available locally and is culturally appropriate, but to improve it with our engineering skills. Local workers have a huge knowledge on traditional skills. We were looking at adopting construction techniques which were based on traditional mud construction or stone construction, knowing that there is basically no power, no electricity to power and tools, so everything had to be built by hand, carved, sculpted, put in place by hand. Lots of people talk about sustainability as an environmental issue, about cutting energy or cutting resources, but it's not just that, and sustainability is so much more. It's to do with the well-being of their communities, by integrating people into a thriving, vibrant community. It's about being financially viable. And we try to do all of that in a unique project that brings together environmental issues, social and economic issues into one concept.